I know you are. Damn. Hmm? You be massaging.
Welcome everyone to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe IA Stadium, ready to have a good time. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Dukes will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, that's what I pretty much told everybody. I either is it
Nice job by the kickoff
yeah,
team. Everybody
dude.
stayed in their
I
lanes,
said
and they'll stop
it
it
started
at
with
16.
Bird, then it trickled down to Jeremy, and then everybody else. Oh, okay.
Looking
Yep.
downfield, it's Winfield.
That's what I said. The nigga knew me before I had dreads.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws
Oh yeah.
turn into
Oh
long
yeah, yeah.
gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff the
No.
run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly
All
what
I
they
know
needed
is
to do
that
to make
little
the tackle and
brown
force
skin
the
next to
punt. That is
Talo.
so
I
rare
said,
in
you
the
know
game.
what?
Going for
Boys
another
might get in
first down.
trouble. Mess
It's
with
a
people.
save
That's
wide
what I said.
open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
But how about that call? You're right around
Mm-hmm.
midfield, fourth down
All
on
right.
your opening drive.
Honey
So
Nut
you run the
Cheerios.
football and
All
you
right.
put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option.
Then
Let him go
once
to
I started
option two.
realizing,
Let him go through
oh,
his
that's
progression,
somebody
and then
people.
they got
You
time
know
to
what?
get home.
You can just sit my
Let
ass
him
down over
go.
here. Have to fight. I ain't got no base.
He's got an open man.
Nice
I got
completion
no
there to
base.
this wide receiver. And
Yeah.
you see this
Yeah, that's all I
receiver
got.
line up in different spots all over the field all game.
All I got
The
is steak and
defense has
leg.
got to keep their
And the
eye on where
slow
this guy is because they
fucking
know he's a big part of this offense's
electric slide.
success.
That's all I got.
Steps away to find some room. Quickly out to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Winfield. Makes the grab. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
You were doing a lot.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Wants to throw it.
Oh, boy.
Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Hey, man, you need to fix your light bill. Hey, man, pay your light bill.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score.
Yeah. 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 You thought you must have forgot.
Get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Farmer friend, Mo sauce, Mo cheese,
No chance
them
for a
legs.
return as
You're
that ball
5.
flies out of
Yeah.
the back of the end zone. They'll operate out of split backs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Brock. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Dropping back, it's Pollard. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
The inside handoff. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. He'll go out of bounds, but what they needed to get the ball back.
But you didn't.
Well, the defense came
But
into
you
this one
didn't.
knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the
Yeah, we
eyes
left him.
by the defender there picking that off.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2.
Oh, come on. What the fuck?
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle.
Oh, wow.
Still going.
Woo!
Nasty move, and now he's got room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Bro.
This drive will open
Bro.
from the 15.
He was toasting. He was toasting. I had to drive his car. Yeah. No. Yeah. I had to drive his car.
The sweet feet buy a little time.
But then he was moping and shit about some chick.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed.
Yeah.
They knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Here's a hit. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys.
He's going through it now.
You tell them.
Because I had almost heart to heart with this nigga in the car. Hey, Hurricane, you ever had a chick? I said, hey man, cause I try to be so. Yeah. Zombie land.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes.
It should be split, offset.
The kick is good,
Yeah.
but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Fakes a quick pass on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Hey, man. I'll be looking for that shit.
On that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Takes the handoff. It's Proctor. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That's Kyrie. Yeah. Yeah. I almost made that mistake.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter.
That's why I saw her. I could remember. This is my first time down here. So it's like, I don't know shit.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down.
And when I look, that's like, ooh, my bad. Just like the time I apologize to Sterling.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right in the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. When they've got him looking right out to pass.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
So now it's second and long.
Let's dig in with murder.
Good timing on the quick out. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
This offense is clicking. Everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left.
Oh, you punk bitch.
Just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to throw again. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open.
Touchdown Bulldogs! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Pollard. Quarterback moving. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give to the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Back to throw, it's Pollard. Punch it out of the air. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Brock. Running to Green. Oh, a lot of space. He's loose. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every
Like
defensive coordinator
91.
with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelled blood in the water. Everybody started pursuing. And how about the big hit on the QB outside the pocket? At that point, he's a runner. He's not getting protected anymore. Nice job. He felt that one.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Dukes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Gets it out fast. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that fourth down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? On the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point was good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
It's just enough running.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Reads it, fires complete.
Nah, man. You don't know what he did.
He's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He did that time. He did that. He did that time.
Defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Yep.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. He'll throw it.
Oh, this nigga.
It's going to be incomplete on third down.
This is a territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Pollock. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And it's in the middle.
And there's so much for
You saw it though, right?
Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that lead to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete on the right side. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. The Dukes will hustle to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Next going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Dukes.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Hey, man, but that Breakfast Club this morning, well, that shit was amazing.
Last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Oh, well, like a more Houston than you did.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on 1st down.
You got to be in line.
Going deep.
Oh, he ain't even try to go up. This is bad.
But a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble and throws.
Oh, boy.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And back to the air on 2nd down. This time he's got
What the fuck, y'all? What y'all doing?
Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Always remember.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Complete to start this drive. He works his way is pushed out of bounds.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards and then get your booty out of bounds.
Second down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. They'll
He's
knock him
strong.
down, and that'll take us to halftime.
Nah, bro,
We
he's a
await 2
bruiser.
quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bulldogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
I'm not gonna lie. I had one of the napkins in my
And
jacket
he's going
pocket.
to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every
For the
return, but
reception.
sometimes you just have to
Yeah.
take a knee as he
I was
stopped
like,
at the
no.
14.
Because I was unpacking everything and then repacking my shit today. I'm like,
First snap
what
of
the
this
fuck is in my
drive will
jacket?
come from inside the
And I
15
looked,
at their own
it wasn't the
14
napkins from
yard
dinner.
line.
So I
Trying to
was
set the
I was
tone on the
flailing it
ground
like
in the
with
third.
Rodney.
Turning on the Jets. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David.
Mhm.
They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's blocked. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Defensive.
Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Pollard. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Missed receiver there. It's
Oh, what?
incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quick pass to the left.
Why
Trying to
would he
get it to
cut inside? That's just dumb.
absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Off the RPO. Throw to the right, looking for the first. They stop him
Damn.
short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a
This
color
pretty much
commentator to figure
explains
that out.
why most of us.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got his man. Quarterback in trouble. Just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
Open space at the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen.
Hawkeye's famous.
Breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this run so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
That's caught. It's Hopkins. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You've set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
Wow.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, the offense at this point is just doing everything they can to not give the football back to their opponent. Even though they're up in this game, they're still going for it on 4th down. That now the 3rd
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. And then he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Bud and the dog Buck.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Scanning the field, it's Pollock. He makes the grab. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Here's the pressure. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown.
My tight end.
That's a first down. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside of the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him working away, nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Pocket breaking down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give them a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchdown. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They get
For
him down
sure.
to 49, but not before he picks up 15.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Ronnie better check on that man's chest.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying play action. Hauls it in. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
That's a great job by the wide receiver, understanding where the first down marker is. Don't mess around. Don't run 2 yards short. Get to the first down, catch the football, move the sticks, and get an extra set of downs.
To the air, it's Winfield. Takes a hit as he fires.
Ooh.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The rim was way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down.
Ooh, good.
They've got to get to the quarterback.
Good.
They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down.
Ah.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The throw to the outside is complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
We knew this defense was going to be physical in this game. How about that hit on the tight end after a nice gainer preventing him from getting the first down?
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
Let's
And
go.
here's the
Chong
kick,
chong.
and oh, did they need that right now. He's knocked down, but what a
That was
play to
off
come
of
up with the
cover
interception.
2.
Well, there's no quitting this defense. I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back into the game.
Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front,
Yeah.
not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Pollock. Working that left side now. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point in the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field.
Shit, I thought that was y'all.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got it down the middle.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Oh, they're after him. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are.
Oh, damn. Got them lights on.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18.
So I'll let you know, Dave dropped the ball on Wake Forest today. Yeah, he had them niggas up.
Throws for the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception.
Where'd he come from?
Good gain on the
Nah, because I saw you floating over there. Okay. So I saw you floating to the, to the flag.
DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll try the right side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking down the middle.
Yeah, you see that lineman.
Selection on third down forces a fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Didn't make him sweat it all. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Pollard. Got his man quickly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brown.
He
He'll
is.
get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll pull it down. He'll go out of bounds.
With a flag, ref.
40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Quiet
That has got to be
100-yard game.
for the defense.
Jeez.
You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing the time.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Dukes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Right on the money. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a first and goal.
There's so many of these read plays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down.
Oh, come on. No, you saw that shit? Nigga got, bro. He got pushed down into the damn. So that wasn't even the proper route.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw the big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense,
I demand a recount.